Good morning to Sir Hanif and good morning to all of audience of these presentations. We are from Group 5 going to present you about the campaign of kitabisa.com. We are from Group 5 consists of Anissa Fitrianingrum, Pupu Hekal Terigan, Maria Anji, Rezita Rahmanisa, Suzulen, Sophia, and Hana Prihartini. So before I'm going to explain about these presentations, I would like to introduce you about what we are going to talk about in these presentations. We are going to talk about the profile of kitabisa.com, problems of or objective from the campaign, and then the target audience of the campaign, key highlights of the campaign, and also the impact from the campaign to the stakeholders of the campaign.
Okay, first I will explain about company profile. PT Kitabisa Indonesia was established in 2013 by Alpati Timur. The company is growing as a financial technology company providing an online fundraising and donation platform and headquartered in South Jakarta. PT Kitabisa Indonesia has 435 employees and 5 investors, namely 500 startups, 500 Southeast Asia, Angel Investment Network Indonesia, Ciputa GEP Incubator, and the Malaysian Global Innovation and Creativity Center. PT Kitabisa Indonesia is known as kitabisa.com, a digital platform driving socio-economic change of the community managed to facilitate about 1.5 million donation transaction and more than 100,000 funds this year track its campaigns and social program. Next slide will be explained by Aniza.
This slide is a brief introduction of the campaign. The campaign's name is Warga Bantu Warga, which released on July 2021. Why was this campaign made? It because at that time there is a drastic increase in the number of positive COVID-19 cases, and so far it was the worst situation of the COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia, when many hospitals were full, medical facilities and devices such as ambulance and oxygen concentrators were quite difficult to find. Here is the example of the campaign advertisement, which provided on several social media such as Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Next slide, please. This also consists of the advertisement on Facebook and website. Other than that, the ads also available on Kitabisa application. Next slide will be explained by Kuku.
Okay, we also already identified the problems and also the objective from the campaign. The problems are the existing database has not been verified directly in the field. And the second problems that we identified is data and informations from outside Java are still very minimal due to the limited number of volunteers from outside Java. We also identified the objective from the campaign. The first one is to collect and provide information related to COVID-19, the availability of hospital, contact services for health facilities, and also medical devices. And the second one is that to provide oxygen concentrator assistance for people who are affected by the COVID-19. And the third one, to provide food package for people who are undergoing self-isolations. And the last one is that to help children who have lost their parents due to COVID-19. So as you can see, the objective from the campaign is really related to COVID-19, and it is in line with the current situation of Indonesia right now.
So next, I will explain about the target audience. Kitabisa.com target audience are people who need assistance in the form of funds, usually given in the form of donation to people who have specialist disease, to areas where natural disaster have occurred, or to foundation in need. Kitabisa.com segmentation can also be people who want to provide assistance or make donation to people in need through online application. Next.
The next slide explains the key highlight of campaign Kitabisa.com. Kitabisa.com cooperates with Indonesia Startup. This movement was initiated at support by the Indonesia startup ecosystem. Various public initiatives such as wargabantuwarga.com. Wargabantuwarga.com is website that provides contact for health facilities and medical equipment related to COVID-19. So next slide.
Okay, I'll explain the next key highlights. The third key highlights is promoting charitable behavior by helping each other that are in need of assistance. So this campaign was made by the citizens of Indonesia to help the other citizens who needed help or going through this pandemic situation. There have been an increase in the poverty rate as more and more people are getting laid off, which leads to more problem in the society, especially for the low-income family. And this Warga Bantu Warga campaign is aimed to help these people by using our own power to as fellow citizens. In other words, this campaign is like by the citizens, for the citizens. The fourth key highlight is enhancing the awareness towards social issues due to the current situation. And within this campaign is many other campaigns that tackle different issues that needed attention and help during the pandemic. And with this, we can raise the people awareness towards the social issues that happen outside of our neighborhood or environment, and thus urge those people to be more helpful and more aware to lend a hand with whatever way we can or in the form of funds in order to relieve some of the issues within our society.
Okay, this is the impact. There's to accept. There are to accept. Accept. The first one is social accept, and one share of COVID-19 information is increase the public's attention to COVID-19, and number two is through the promotion and the publicity of major social media software. Warga Bantu Warga has become an initiative of Indonesian society and has become a part of people's life under the pandemic. And from the people accept, the first is in Warga Bantu Warga there are many medical insurance cooperating with it, and people can consult online about COVID-19 medical help. And number two is people can get the last news about COVID-19 time, which brings a lot of convenience to people's lives. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Susulen. Here are some of the documentation from the campaign of Warga Bantu Warga from kitabisa.com. You may see from the screen there are, the poster and also the feeds from the Instagram itself regarding the campaign. Next slide. Here are also some of the examples of the campaign that posted by kitabisa.com. Next slide. And it is also the proof of the campaign from kitabisa.com. So thank you for your attentions, and thank you for Sir Hanif.